Yeah, g'day, my name's Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Gary, why don't you tell us what brings you here?
It was nearly 4 years ago. It was a Saturday. I'd had a couple of drinks, but that's not an excuse. I went into the local primary school. I got my name signed off on the electoral roll. I stepped up to the ballot box and instead of actually voting, I just wrote Gary for Queensland Premier. Wasted, you bloody idiot!
Bruce, please.
You don't think I regret not voting properly? I've thought about it every day for the last 4 years that we've had this Labor government ruining Queensland.
It's okay, Gary. We all make mistakes. Isn't that right, Bruce?
Oh yeah. I didn't want any other party to win, other than One Nation, obviously.
Obviously.
So I put a 1 next to One Nation and that's it. I didn't even bother filling out the rest of the ballot, but that's where I stuffed up. I didn't know you had to fill in every box for your vote to count. Wasted. My vote was completely wasted.
Now, guys, remember, in Queensland, you've got to fill in every box.
What about you, Brian? How'd you stuff up last election?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay. This is a safe space.
I don't think I can ever forgive myself. I used to be a Labor man. I was so uninformed and unengaged back then. I did what my dad did. I just grabbed a Labor how to vote card and I filled out the vote the way they told me.
Labor won the seat, didn't they?
They didn't. The Greens did. You monster.
How could you?
What have you done?
I just don't understand preferential voting. What? Everyone understands preferential voting, right, fellas?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, guys, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is rank the candidates in the order you think will represent you best. Number 1 for your first choice, number 2 for your second choice, and so on. It's that simple. Then they count up everyone's first choice, and the candidate with the least number of votes is eliminated. Those votes are then allocated to the remaining candidates until someone reaches a 50% majority and gets elected.
Yeah, but what about those preference deals the major parties have got?
No! Your preferences are your preferences. They get allocated in the order you want. It's only if you follow their how to vote card that you're voting how they prefer. Yeah, I get it now. It's so simple. You see, this is why we can all vote for a party like One Nation to represent us in Parliament. A party that'll stand up for us and hold government accountable. And even if they don't win the seat, you haven't wasted your vote because your next preference is counted. You see, fellas, this is why preferential voting is sick.
That's right, Jimmy. Preferential voting is sick. Well, it sounds like you're all ready to vote responsibly at the Queensland state election on October 26.
Who's ready to get out there and send the major parties a message?
Yeah!
Please, guys, just make sure you put Labor and the Greens last. So long as that's in accordance with your preferences. Isn't that right, fellas?
No, seriously, guys, please put them last. They put a wind farm on my footy oval. It's been 2 years. It's still on fire. Authorised by D. Huxium for Pauline Hanson's One Nation Brisbane.